Hi everyone, my name is Morgan Nicholas. I'm from Upper Marlboro, Maryland, and I'm a fifth year MBA candidate.
Hello everyone, my name is Lionel Thomas. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm a JD MBA candidate.
Hello, my name is Cynthia Aite. I'm from the University of Ghana, and I'm a first year candidate in the MBA program at Howard. Today we are here to present to you a case on LG Electronics global strategy in emerging markets. I'm going to take us through the major facts, the issues, and alternative solutions, and I'll introduce to you our best solution, whilst Morgan takes us through the details of our solution, and Lionel takes us through the implementation. Okay, so from our case study and our research, we realized that LG is striving to be among the top 3 leading global manufacturers of consumer electronics. So far, it has been successful in establishing this brand in major emerging markets such as Brazil, Russia, India, and China. It is, however, faced with very stiff competition in the global market. Here we have the market share by division in 2006. So in this year, in the digital appliance, LG ranked number 1 with the air conditioners, and digital display, we ranked number 2 with plasma TV and LCD TV. And in the digital media, we ranked number 1 with the DVDs. And in the mobile communication division, we ranked number 4. Here we also have the profit and sales for its various divisions. Here we can see that although the profit situation improved, it made losses in all 4 of its divisions. In 2007 first quarter, however, the digital appliance division was able to make profits, and the other 3 were unable to be as profitable as the digital appliance division because we were faced with price declines, increase in cost of goods sold, and intense competition. Our SWOT analysis revealed that LG Electronics is a market leader in digital appliance segments. It also has a wide range of products to cater for all income groups. It has the widest distribution network in the industry because of its strategic alliances with major retail stores such as Best Buy and Home Depot in the US. Also, the digital appliance market is growing very fast, so it has the opportunity to launch new products and to make more revenue. As an export-oriented company, however, it is exposed to exchange rate risk, which can impact on the bottom line. It also relies heavily on short-term debts. It faces intense competition and price wars with its close competition and new entrants, especially in China and India, and is exposed to cyclicality and volatility of the industry through LG Display's subsidiary. We identified the following issues which represent a challenge to LG Electronics in its quest to be among the top 3. They include economic recession, divisional issues in digital display and digital media, brand image, product pricing in emerging markets, and product innovation. We brainstormed and came up with 3 alternative solutions. The first one is for LG to improve upon its product innovation and its marketing strategies on its profitable products only. The second one is supposed to do the same thing, but this time on all its products. And the third one is supposed to focus only on the developing and emerging markets and leave its competition to take over the developed markets. We chose the first one because we feel that if it should invest its valuable resources in all this product, it might be investing in product that might not necessarily bring profit to it. And also, the developed market is still promising and has high prospects. And so we feel it should still keep on with this product innovation and marketing strategies to be able to capture the market there as well. So now I'll leave Morgan to take us into the detail with our best solution.
So now the first issue that we identified was the economic recession. LG is the second most expensive manufacturer behind Samsung, which could cause detrimental effects to the company if an economic recession were to occur. So although LG already forecasted the economic recession, we came up with some solutions that could help to alleviate any effects of a potential economic. So the first is deliver high value, low price to our customers. Focus on keeping manufacturing and overhead costs low. And third, costs that are not value adding to our customers should be cut. The second issue that we identified was in the digital display division, which makes up our monitors and our HD TVs. In this division, prices dropped due to oversupply, which caused our divisional sales to decrease rapidly. And because of this, also, the fact that our sales, the quantity of sales and our prices dropped at the same time, our sales revenue dropped drastically below our cost of goods sold, causing a negative operating profit. So our solution to this problem is to optimize our portfolio and to diversify the products that we have in each line. We want to utilize our prior year's forecast to better forecast future demand so that we're not overproducing our products. And then we would like to improve our product design through resolution, audio, and also the actual physical design of the product. So sleekness, we want our TVs to be thinner and to be more futuristic and clean. So Mirror Mirror is our new television that we would like to introduce to the public. This television is going to have a futuristic design that again is sleek, thin, and sophisticated. And from the side view, it would be about that width from the side for the television. The screen is made entirely of glass, so it's a frameless television. And when it's off, it is an actual mirror. And of course, as it comes on, it turns back into the screen. Each TV will be high definition with LED backlighting, and the base price for a 55-inch television is $800. Our marketing campaign will be, we would like to obtain a license with Walt Disney in order to help create an emotional bond with our customers in the US and European markets. Because Walt Disney is a world-renowned company, we believe that this will help we could benefit from bringing on their customers onto LG, which will also help Americans connect with LG products and hopefully to create a lifelong relationship between LG and the consumer. And this is an image of the TV. In the digital media, which consists of our DVD players, our Blu-rays, and our home theater, we also saw a decline in demand, which led to a reduction in product price and again to oversupply. This was caused because of the fact that our consumers are beginning to purchase digital media devices more and more, decreasing the need for DVDs and Blu-ray players. In addition to that, content downloading has increased drastically, which means the need for DVD and Blu-rays themselves has declined as well. Our solution to this is to begin to harvest both our DVD player line and Blu-ray product lines, and to keep the home theater product line. And the residual resources that are left over from harvesting the DVD and the Blu-ray product lines will be used to fund our Mirror Mirror campaign and to fund the R&D for our mobile communication devices because it is the most successful line that we have. So LG needs to revamp its brand. And we believe that LG needs to create an emotional bond between our potential consumers and the home. We need to make our electronics necessary for everyday use so that people say, I want an LG product every day of my life. I don't want to use any other product, I only want LG. And we also need to relate our advertising to everyday life experiences and situations. So whether it be a father going to his son's football game or a mother picking up their child from dance practice, we can incorporate that into our advertising and our marketing strategies. Products should also be evolutionary. So therefore, if you purchase a product when you're 5, well not 5, but maybe 10 or 15, we want you to also purchase that product when you're 40. So different generations will be introduced to the market as you grow with the brand. So this will help to create long-term customer relationships so we can obtain and keep our customers happy. So the Life is Good campaign is our public relations campaign, which will be used to revamp our brand image. So life typically begins in the hospital, and then it moves on to schools and institutions, and then on to not-for-profit workplaces, or just workplaces. And so the Life is Good campaign will be a campaign that we will donate products from each of our 5 divisions to both hospitals, colleges and schools, and not-for-profit workplaces. And again, this is to emphasize our Grow as You Grow slogan, which is, again, making sure that we maintain customer relationships and customer loyalty. So product pricing in emerging markets. These products, we want to redesign these products in emerging markets to provide customers with quality products at cheaper prices. So our solution for this, again, is to maintain our quality, but just lower the prices. We want to replace expensive product components with low-cost alternatives. So for example, instead of using metal in a component, we use plastic. And we would like to negotiate better pricing on raw materials with our vendors. And again, use vendor relationships to obtain cost service savings. So this was the portion where supply chain management relationship will come into play. And now I'm going to pass it on to Lionel, who's going to talk about implementing our strategy.
All right, thank you, Morgan. What you're looking at here is a timeline of events that need to take place between now and fall of 2009. It's not concrete, but it gives you a solid foundation or a roadmap that can lead to your ultimate success of becoming the leading brand in consumer electronics by 2010. We start off with research and development next month, September of 2007. Here's where you're actually going to take your resources and develop products for a lesser price, but still deliver the same quality to your consumers. Next step is to begin harvesting the DVD players and the Blu-ray disc players. As Morgan already stated, we're seeing a trend. We're seeing people move towards downloading their products online versus downloading their media online versus actually purchasing DVDs and using the DVD players. The next step is probably the most important thing that you can do. This is going to give you the leverage and the opportunity to revamp your brand. The Life is Good campaign is going to make that emotional connection. Life is Good is already the slogan that LG uses for the company. Now it's time to take that and add meaning to it. By giving away products or donating products to schools and to nonprofit workplaces and to educational facilities and hospitals, you are showing consumers that you actually do care. You're creating this bond. And so once you create that bond, and you're going to spend almost a year doing that, that's when you use that leverage to actually begin advertising for the product that we just introduced to you, the mirror. And hopefully, the intent is that people love you so much and that people have the emotional bond that they want to purchase your product. And the advertising campaign entails all the things that you normally do with your products. Marketing, co-branding with elements of pop culture, TV advertisements, the same things you normally do, only this time you're going to have more leverage. And then finally, the goal is to see results in sales in the fall of 2009. Now, as you listen to us speak, you're probably thinking about all of the loss or the potential loss, and this chart highlights it, but there are some benefits. And so as we said, you're going to harvest the DVD players and the Blu-ray disc players, but at the same time, you're saving money that can be allocated towards another area of your company. With research and demand, we're suggesting that you allocate 15% of your yearly budget to creating these new innovative products. The Life is Good campaign, we're telling you to donate your products, but at the end of the day, you're going to be creating an emotional bond. And this is going to revamp your company. And it's going to give you leverage to sell the innovative products that you come up with, such as the mirror. Now, we've given you all of the tools that will hopefully allow you to become the leading brand in consumer electronics. Again, we want you to use resources to develop new innovative products, improve the brand image, grow the consumer base, and continue to create and implement efficient business practices. Are there any questions?
We did touch a little bit there, that's the last slide, about the pricing for the mirror and all that. The whole plan that you were looking at, or did you estimate any increase in sales overall?
20%. So we projected that our U.S. sales would be 800 million, and in Europe it would be 440 million. I'm sorry, that's the total sales in dollars. And so we would test this in the U.S. market first, and if it's successful, then we move on to the European market. So again, our profit margin is about 20%. And we did do some numbers, some crunching to decide how much we should have priced our product. We we researched that the average price of 55-inch LED screen was about $750, and the lower price was about $350, the highest being $3,500. So we thought that on the verge of an economic recession, we again wanted to stress high value, low price. So $800 is right above the $750 average. So we thought the $200 would be a nice profit margin in this industry to make sure the company is healthy.
What if mirror doesn't work?
So we thought about that. Now, do you mean the campaign or do you mean the actual product?
Well, I don't want a mirror and TV together.
Well, we will also have glass options, so it will be a clear screen. If you don't want a mirror, then it will be a screen. And when it turns on, the image will appear. Yes.
I have a question. Your ranking slide, was that your ranking in emerging markets or in developing? The global?
Global.
Like the second slide. It was way back. You have to go back. You don't remember?
I feel like the third slide.
Yep. That's it. Where did those rankings come from?
That's
Are
why
they
global.
emerging markets or global?
This is the global.
So they are number one in digital media and number one in air conditioning?
This is for DVD players specifically.
And air conditioners?
Yes,
Number one
and the
in
digital
world.
appliance. Yes.
Where did you get?
In 2006.
Okay. Where did you get your recommendations about the mirror, and how did you come up with that? Was it your idea?
That was our idea. We were literally just brainstorming in the room and we came up with it. We kind of thought of what would be futuristic, clean, sleek, that's something maybe households that are very successful kind of want a new look for their family room, but yet still want to be, I don't want to say sexy, but you know, young and fresh.
I don't know
Yeah.
about mirror, but I kind of like the sleep.
So you know, there's no frame, you don't see a bunch of wires
So
and
for
stuff.
families,
It's
you know,
nice.
fit people. All right, the idea for Disney, did you cost that out? Because when you're talking about bringing in a mobile company like that and having them as your, did you look into the price of that?
So he tried to go with
Well, I actually really did email
Contacted.
the licensing director of Walt Disney to get some figures, but I didn't get a response back.
So
Have
we're
you
kind
done
of-
a lot of collaborating with other companies in the past?
What was the question?
Has Disney done a lot of collaborating in the past?
I believe
Or was it vice versa?
in terms of LG collaborating with other,
They usually use Disney as.
usually like a lot of television companies will, like for example, partner with the NFL. So they'll do things like that. And we kind of thought of Disney being another network that they could not collaborate with, but just obtain a license from to use their content. And it's just only in a campaign. So it'd be like in a commercial, it wouldn't be like a lifetime thing for the product. It would just be like for the initial entry into the industry. Yeah.
The last question, you talked about emotional branding.
Yes.
How, what was your rationale and why you came out?
So we're pretty much showing, by donating products to the community, we're showing people that LG actually does care about the consumers. So from there, that's when we use that leverage to launch other products. But by giving something away and by taking loss in the public, people know that we actually do care, and that's what creates the
Did you
emotion.
borrow that from Apple? That concept?
Well, I wouldn't say we borrowed it from Apple. I think every brand needs to connect with their customer in an emotional way to make sure that they maintain a long-term relationship with their customers. No problem, people lose them. So
Was it your benchmark? Because they were,
Well, to be honest with
does it in schools?
you, well, it's not because of really just Apple. I think most corporations nowadays, it's important that they have some type of corporate responsibility and that they are giving back to the community. So no, I would not say that Apple was,
Influenced us.
yeah, Apple was not an influence. I mean,
You should have been a
And,
benchmark at least.
and plus, you didn't even know that Apple was that structure. I didn't know Apple was that. I mean,
They do it.
I didn't know Apple was that.
Your implementation timeline is very aggressive. But I also know it's August 2007. I know that on the horizon, the economy, I can start feeling the economy is churning with housing, with so much of the economy. Did you think through what the risks are in implementing that strategy in that timeline? And how do you account for major defaults that may be coming in the economy in the coming months and years?
well, there's definitely a risk. Yeah, there's definitely a risk really to the majority of the elements to that strategy, and we highlighted those. This one. No, not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
this
is.
is-
This way, okay, so, yeah, so there's, like I said, there's definitely an element of risk to all these strategies, but at the same time, what we're trying to tell you is that you have to take the chance if you want to become the leading brand. So yes, you may lose something by harvesting DVD players, but you're still gonna have resources to allocate somewhere else. Maybe you are gonna lose money by, or potential sales by donating profits, but you're still creating an emotional brand. So yes, we do understand that there are risks associated with this, but the idea is, it's still, it's a chance that we think is worth taking.
And also in addition to that, each one of these stats has been strategically placed. So when we do harvest these two lines, the resources that are used will be placed into this production of Mirror Mirror. So therefore, it won't be as if we're starting like from scratch. You see what I'm saying? Like the processes that we have already, how did you say, been through with the DVD and the Blu-ray will be then transferred over into the Mirror Mirror. So that was placed strategically kind of to free funds for that campaign.
Life is Good is their campaign.
Well,
It's
no,
already in place.
Life is Good is their slogan.
Their slogan is
It's
Life's
their
Good.
slogan.
Life's Good.